Hi, sir. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm afraid I left my keys on the train.
Right. May I know which station you stopped at and your seat, please, sir?
Right. I was sitting on the left side of the fifth row. I stopped off at Peterson's station.
I see. Would you describe your key or keys?
Yes. One is silver, and the two others are green and blue. There's a silver keychain as well, of the Twin Towers in New York. At the back of the keychain, 9/11 is engraved.
I see. Wait a minute, sir. I will try to call the office at Peterson Station.
After calling Peterson's station.
Thank you for waiting.
Have they found it?
Yes, sir. A passenger found them and handed them to Peterson Station office. Now, I think you have to go there to get your keys.
No worries. Thank you very much for your assistance. You're a star.
You're welcome, sir.
Have a good day.
Have a safe trip. Come back if you need help with anything else.
I will. Thanks again.
What's your favorite part of the country?
I like Idaho. It's God's country up there.
Yeah, I've been there. I like it too. But I think Montana is better.
Well, it certainly is bigger. They have a lot of similarities, though, other than the size.
Yeah, there are a lot of mountains in both states. That's great if you love to hunt and fish.
And we both do. We should make plans to go there next summer. We can hit both states.
Sounds like a plan. We can go trout fishing and hunt elk.
We need to check on when the hunting and fishing seasons are for those species.
Yeah, the fines can be enormous if you're caught hunting or fishing out of season.
We certainly can't afford that.
Hey, Art! How about we have some fun tonight?
Let's have some fun? What's your idea of fun this time around?
Before I tell you, I want to know if you're in it.
Just as long as we have fun and it is legitimate.
Well, how about we do something different?
Like what, Dan? Last time you said something like that, it got us in trouble.
You know I'm into weird things. How about if we kill a dog?
Are you crazy?
We were allowed to do that, Art.
Just like what you said, we were allowed then. Today it is considered uncivilized.
Modern man hunts and kills animals for sport and recreation. It's legal.
Well, what kind of animal you want to kill?
I think I'd like to kill alligators.
You really are crazy. First, it will be impossible to kill an alligator if you're not trained well.
And?
Lastly, you are not allowed to do that since they are considered extinct.
Then how about killing a gorilla? You've always hated gorillas.
I've always hated gorillas, But it doesn't mean I want them killed. Why do you want to kill them?
Just like what I said. I only want to have fun.
That's what's wrong. You want to kill for the wrong reasons.
What is acceptable to you, Art?
I don't mind you killing gorillas, wolves, or bears for fur.
I almost believe that you are a great man, but killing these animals for fur is also debatable, you know.
I don't think we'll be able to get back on our feet after the collapse last year.
Who would think that a country as strong as ours would be affected by this crisis?
The whole world is affected and continues to struggle. Stock markets have fallen, large financial institutions have collapsed or been bought out.
Governments and even the wealthiest nations have had to come up with rescue packages to bail out their financial systems.
Looks like we're doomed.
Sad thing is, the people responsible for all these are busy saving themselves while the rest of us are suffering.
Do you think we could have avoided this catastrophe?
It could be, or maybe it's bound to. I'm not an expert, but media and the government has said that we are recovering.
According to their side of the story, how come we're still hurting from the effects?
I agree with you. It could take a long time to recover, really. With all this resources going against our way, everything is going to be more expensive.
Even with all this globalization, everybody is working out to recover the economy as well.
Hey, Henry, I know you're a world traveler, but are you also aware of the festivals around the world?
I know a few festivals, but it does not necessarily mean I've witnessed any.
How many festivals are there in the world?
I'm sure there are hundreds of them, but it could possibly be thousands.
Can you name a few festivals?
I've heard of the Carnival, Chinese New Year, May Day, St. Lucia, etc., etc.
What happens usually in a festival?
Activities are carefully lined up for the festivals. There are sports activities, music, food and drinks, cultural presentations, historical discussions, debates, dancing, etc.
It sounds really fun. I really want to experience at least one festival in any part of the world.
I love festivals since all kinds of music are presented to the public.
What do you mean all kinds of music?
Different kinds of music were played simultaneously, like alternative, blues, pop, classical, jazz, rap, Latin, reggae, and a whole lot more.
Are you allowed to dance while the music is playing?
Are you kidding me? Almost all people would be dancing the night away because of live music, good food, and exceptional friends and family.
What was the last festival that you participated in?
The last one was really fun and meaningful. It was the Peace Festival in Paris. Most participants are just like our age, the yuppies. There was lots of food and drinks, lots of bands played their own kind of music, and they were free.
Why was it meaningful?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me. 1, the festival was for raising funds for peace in Africa. Secondly, I was with my girlfriend. I proposed to her on the stage in front of thousands of people.